Novelty is great. I made a post about depression in the last video, but now I'm making a post about how good it feels to experience novelty and get the brain in a new track of thinking. I'm out here in Barbados going for a jog, just in the middle of nowhere. And by golly, it is good. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of had an inkling that novelty would help. And I think now I'm on the other side of it. I can confirm that novelty does in fact help. I think what happens is the brain gets into a set pattern of thinking. And there's a variety of different ways to get out of this pattern. But this pattern for a lot of people can be an anxiety spiral. It can be a depression loop. It can be all these other mental dilemmas that we experience. And if you carry out your daily routine, there'll be nothing there to jolt you out of your moat. I look at it this way. You have this moat, and your neurons are firing in there. And I mean, in actual terms, it's called myelin. There's this myelin sheath that is wrapped around your neurons that helps it fire a lot easier. So the longer you live in this depression loop, the easier it is to stay. But you need something to take you out of that loop. And that something can be many things. It can be you even going out of your way to call a friend, you going out of your way to go outside still, maybe try a different cafe that you've never been to, or if you're able to, which is expensive nowadays, go travel to a different country, even as going as far as driving out of the city and still sitting in a campground that you've never been to. You can do that. You don't need much to experience novelty. If you are used to walking in a neighborhood, consider a different direction. If you are, eating your breakfast, consider maybe a slightly different food. Buy a different bread, go to a different store. Lay the foundation of your life with novelty if you're experiencing some mental illness. And I think it gives your brain an opportunity to lay down new neurological pathways. Because to me, consciousness comes in all different shapes and sizes. You can have a consciousness that is very narrowly focused into one identity of living, and that could be the flavor of depression. Or you can have a consciousness that is heightened level that takes in the holistic world, that I think emerges through novelty. Because novelty is like you're a child again. You're experiencing things for the first time, and it's causing you to think about the world in a completely new way. So, it's not to say that maybe I will not be depressed again or etc. after I come back from the trip. But it is to say that I'm at least out of it right now, and I can experience the world in colors that I have not experienced in a while. And I think I have actually confidence that I'll stay out of it for a long time. Because in my past experience, when I'm out of it, I can survive out of it for a long while. And it being depression. But I think it may help that I'm running as well. As I expressed that I think exercise is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. And I think because it produces so much blood flow to the brain, but then in fact coupling novelty, so I'm in a new location, with exercise, that's like the greatest milkshake smoothie alive. It has every vitamin that you need in order to experience the world in a brand new light and rewire your brain in a way that you're able to kind of persist outside of your depression. So I would encourage everyone, if you're experiencing a low point in your life, to seek novelty. Look at ways that you can experience the world in a different light. Be like a kid again. Question, ask new questions, try new flavors, put everything in your mouth. You know, if you see a plant in the neighborhood, go smell it. When was the last time you smelled it? So, this is to say, I hope you have a good day. I'm having a good day. It's been a gracious week of experiencing novelty, and I feel different. I feel new. I feel good. I'd encourage you to tap in to your own cognition, reflect, journal, ask yourself how you are doing instead of just persisting through life without even questioning that you're even alive. Depression or not, it's a good idea to know how your brain is. So if you can ask yourself, how am I doing right now? Oh, I'm depressed. How am I doing right now? Oh, I feel good. You know, you're in tune with who you are. And regardless of if you're depressed, it's a good idea to know how you are. Because if you know how you are, you know maybe what you need in life, you know? Instead of just continuing down the path of autonomy. You gotta live with intention, and when you live with intention, your world gets more colorful. But I'm Matthew, signing off. Peace.